Never seen Crash, but you guys see this in range before. Oh, look at that! Awesome. Gilbert's coming off and a hip toss by that. Sensational one. Oh my! Great head scissors takedown and a drop kick by Atkins.
Fight fans, and welcome to this week's edition of WFS Frenzy. My name is Dallas Danger. I'll be your host as always, and today on the program we have so much action in store for you. The World Fighting Showcase television champion Murphy Costigan will be in action today. We will also hear from Murphy and his advisor Bo James. They always have plenty to say. We'll see what's in store when we interview those two later on in the program. We're also going to see an exciting contest between sensational Wayne Atkins and a newcomer to the World Fighting Showcase, Jordan Holt. And I promise you, that matchup is exactly what the World Fighting Showcase is all about. All that, so much more. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. We're going to get straight to the action right now. Introducing first the challenger from Sarasota, Florida, weighing 190 pounds, Nate Diamond! And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by his advisor, Bo James. He is the World Fighting Showcase television champion from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing 240 pounds, Murphy Costigan.
We'll give you an opportunity. Just turn around. First, you apologize for challenging the champion. Turn around and walk right out of here. We won't humiliate you. Come here, Coach. Get his stuff.
Murphy Costigan set to defend the World Fighting Showcase Television Championship against Nate Diamond. Costigan, of course, accompanied to the ring by his advisor, Bo James. Collar and elbow tie-up starts us off. Costigan backing the challenger, Diamond, into the corner. Oh, and surprisingly enough, a clean break by Costigan, not his normal, just not something he typically does, playing by the rules. Champion and challenger lock horns once again. Costigan taking the arm of Diamond. Top wrist lock cinched in by the champion from Scotland, Murphy Costigan. Defending the television championship each and every week, but not having to worry about Crash Cassidy anymore as he slams Nate Diamond to the mat. Of course, WFS President Tim Horner keeping
Crash and Costigan separated at all costs after their rivalry came. It went beyond athletic competition. Now Nate Diamond with a side headlock applied, wrenching the neck of the champion, and Costigan using those rights to the midsection of Diamond to escape and now reverse that hold. Torquing on the shoulder of Nate Diamond. Diamond now down to one knee and all the way to the mat. Expertly done by Costigan, and then just stomping Nate Diamond. And Nate's certainly feeling the effects now. Costigan now locking horns with Diamond again. This time Diamond gets the arm. Wrist lock applied. Nate Diamond is no slouch inside the ring, but Costigan tosses him to the mat.
Why is he not capitalizing on what he just did to Diamond? Hey, our beloved public is watching on television. They turn in to watch us. We're going to let them watch us for a few minutes this week. We're not going to cut our fan base short. Just like these people do. They act like they don't.
Champion and challenger here, feeling out stages of the matchup, Costigan and Diamond. It's been very back and forth thus far. Now Costigan with another hip toss takes down Nate Diamond, but Diamond right back up. Arm drag, hip toss of his own. Now single leg takedown right into the cover, hooking the inside leg, but Costigan escapes before the count of three and barrel rolls out of the ring, and Bo James quickly checking on his man. Referee holding back Nate Diamond, standing in between champion and challenger here, but Diamond gets past him and forces Murphy Costigan back into the ring. Out of the corner with the Irish whip, Diamond in with the clothesline and immediately into the bulldog. Nicely done by Diamond, hooks the outside leg, and a kick out at 2 by the television champion. Diamond unloading rights and lefts on Costigan in the corner. What's going on? Bo James looked to maybe have a hold of the ankle of Nate Diamond. Not sure from my vantage point exactly what happened there, but Costigan firmly in control, and Bo James goes back to having a seat at ringside as Costigan goes to work on Nate Diamond. Referee in perfect position there, checking in on Nate Diamond. Nate clearly in a lot of pain here, but it's a referee's decision if he doesn't submit, whether or not he can still defend himself, if he can continue the fight. And what an important fight it is for Nate Diamond. We've seen him on the program here. Quick 2 count. Nate Diamond has gained the support of the fans here in the World Fighting Showcase by demonstrating a lot of heart, a lot of desire, a lot of fight. And right now he's going to need it, and he's going to need the fans to get behind him, because Murphy Costigan is in the driver's seat. Neck breaker by the champion, hooks the outside leg, and Nate Diamond kicks out at 2. Costigan now jawing away as he is certainly known to do. No exception here. Nate Diamond still fighting back. Right hand by Costigan. Drops Nate Diamond back to the mat. Stomping away on the challenger is Murphy Costigan. Fist drop right to the forehead of Nate Diamond, hooking the leg. 1, 2, and a very near fall, but Nate Diamond somehow escapes the pinning predicament. And now snatches up Costigan and gets a 2 count of his own. Murphy Costigan certainly wasn't ready for that, but he drops a double axe handle on Nate Diamond and goes right back on the offensive. Diamond rights and lefts, body shots to Costigan. Off the ropes, and Costigan was ready, had it telegraphed. He drops the elbow. Well scouted by the champion. Lateral press, hooks the leg, and another 2 count for Murphy Costigan in defense of his television championship here today against Nate Diamond. Rear chin lock cinched in. Nowhere really for Nate Diamond to go. He's got to find a way to get out of this. The knee of Costigan planted firmly in the back, adding that torque on this hold. Nate Diamond finds his way to his feet though, back elbows, fights his way out. He's on the ropes. In the corner now, uppercut by Costigan. Irish whip. Costigan running in, but Nate Diamond out of the way. Both men go down. Both men now showing the effects of this battle for the television title. Costigan to his feet. Diamond trying to use the ropes. Now they're back on equal footing. Blocks the right. Does Nate Diamond. Lands one of his own. He blocks another. This one's come to blows. Center of the ring. Now we're backed up into the corner. Nate Diamond in. Shoulder tackle to the gut of Costigan. Now hang on, Bo James back at ringside, and it looks like maybe he loaded that knee. Splash by Diamond. He has no idea that Bo James has loaded the knee pad of Costigan, and Costigan unloads on Nate Diamond, hooks the leg, and that's gotta be all.
Your winner and still WFS Television Champion, Murphy Costigan.
Once again, Murphy Costigan is in the fight for his life for the television title, and once again, Bo James gets involved and assists Costigan in retaining the title.
Dallas Danger here outside of the dressing room with Bo James and his charge, the television champion Murphy Costigan. And Murphy victorious once again.
Was there any doubt? Was there any doubt?
Well, I've got to give some credit to Nate Diamond. A very valiant effort by the challenger in this affair. Bo James, you clearly have plenty to say on the matter.
Yeah, we give Nate Diamond an opportunity. We give him a chance to be seen on TV. We took him a little lightly. We did. We did. Because if we would have just went out there like we go after everybody else, it would have been over in 2 minutes. But our adoring fans are watching, and they expect to see some time from us. So we did a little workout out there with him. And Nate Diamond, he put up a fight. And I got to give the kid that. But he can beat anybody on any day except the TV champion. Anybody can be beaten on any day except the TV champion, because he's got me in his corner advising him of who, when, where, and how long. Now, getting to that matter, we told Crash Cassidy, one shot. You get one opportunity. Did he get it?
He got it.
He got it. Did he get it?
He got something.
Yes, he did. He got his shot, And then he want to come back here and fight us in the dressing room like some kind of barbarian. And everybody knows my shoulder's messed up. I can't fight right now. I can't wrestle right now. That's why I'm advising. He put his hands on me. So in defense of me, Murphy did what he had to do. Now, where's Crash Cassidy? He's hiding. He's licking his wounds. And now what Tim Horner say? Keep them separated. No more, right?
That's exactly
You know why? Because everybody knows if that Crash Cassidy comes at us again, we're liable to kill him right here on television. And you don't want that. The people behind the camera don't want that. The people pulling the strings in the dressing room don't want that. And they know for a fact we mean business. Now, we told you we declared war on you, Dallas Danger, on this promotion and everybody in both dressing rooms. And then we're going to give everybody one opportunity, one, to come after this right here. That includes David Anthony. Maybe he wants an opportunity at this, but we're going to make him put up an opportunity at his belt at the same time. He's ducking us. He's hiding from us. Crash is done. Nate Diamond's been beat. Who else are you going to find to come out here and step in the ring against the true and rightful champion and the greatest advisor of all time in this profession? Right here. So you line them up. You tell Tim Horner. You tell the promoters. You tell the matchmakers. You tell everybody. One time. You get one. You want one?
No, sir. No.
We'll give you one right now if you want it.
No, sir. I don't want any part of this.
Now, tell them what's next for the TV champion.
What more can I say? Bo James said it all. Crash Cassidy got one and he fell short like always. He's been falling short his whole life. Couldn't make it in the NFL now, could he? Played college football, didn't quite make it there. Your life is nothing but shortcomings, Crash. My life is nothing but success. Anyone you line up in front of me, I will put them down like the peasants that they are. Nobody takes this from me.
Or me.
And Crash Cassidy, come at me again, mate. And like Bo James said, maybe you wind up in a body bag.
That's it. One time, boys. One.
Strong words from the television champion and his advisor, but the war is waging on, and for the time being, Tim Horner keeping Murphy Costigan separated from Crash Cassidy.
You sure you don't want one right now?
I promise, absolutely not.
Yeah. Coward, just like everybody else.
Hello, fight fans. Dallas Danger here. And if you're like me, you love all the action here on WFS Showdown every single week. But you don't want to wait until Saturday to see all the stars of the World Fighting Showcase. Well, I have great news for you. If you go to WFSinsider.com and become a subscriber today, you'll be the first to see Showdown each and every week. WFSinsider.com. For less than $5 a month, you can become an insider.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore. House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
He's got his hands on Wayne Atkins as Wayne gets to his feet. Shot to the gut there. Forearm right to the face of Jordan Holt, and a second one for good measure. Into the corner goes Jordan Holt at the hands of Atkins. Irish whip, and down goes Jordan Holt. Lateral press now by Atkins. Referee out of position, and that gives Jordan Holt just enough time to kick out. But another near fall for Wayne Atkins. This one has been really even so far, and I have to say I'm a little surprised Jordan Holt really showing up today, really taking the fight to Wayne Atkins. You have to be impressed with Holt here in just his second matchup in the World Fighting Showcase against one of the top stars in WFS. And Holt fighting back once again. Comes off the ropes, ducks under. Caught by Wayne Atkins. And Wayne drops Jordan Holt. Both men down, but Wayne quickly scurries over to the cover, hooks the leg, and another count of 2. What is it gonna take for Wayne Atkins or for Jordan Holt to put this one away, to pick up the victory? Atkins applying this hold now. Showing off a different side here. He obviously knows that Jordan Holt wants a fast-paced contest, wants to fly around, and is grounding Jordan Holt so far. Very smart strategy, I think, by Wayne Atkins here. Fans getting behind Jordan Holt a little bit, and it's hard not to. Certainly an underdog story here, but impressing everyone in the building as he ducks under. Wayne catches him, but reversal into the flying head scissors by Jordan Holt. Hooks the inside leg. Wayne has his hand on the bottom rope, and that's going to break up the pin. Nice opportunity there for Jordan Holt, and you can see the look on his face. He knew that he was that close to what would be an incredible, impressive, upset victory. Back suplex by Jordan Holt. Has to roll over Wayne Atkins. And that's enough to keep it to just another count of 2, another near fall. This has been an absolute instant classic between Atkins and Holt. Shot to the gut by Atkins. Doing everything he can here with Jordan Holt. Knife edge chop. Utilizing every trick he's got in the bag, so to speak, is Wayne Atkins. Hooks Jordan for the vertical suplex. Nicely executed. Rolls into the cover, and another kick out by Holt. But Wayne doesn't go far. He grabs the arm and immediately back on the attack after the 2 count. Holt staying in motion, trying to find a way out of the hold. He gets to one knee and now back to his feet. But Wayne still has the top wrist lock. Big right hand by Holt. Creates the separation, and that's what he needs. Out of the corner now, reversal by Wayne Atkins. Flies in, but meets both feet of Jordan Holt. Now a roll up by Jordan Holt. Another near fall. Double underhook. Wayne blocks it. And that's it. Wayne Atkins picks up the victory. The record books will show a victory for sensational Wayne Atkins, but I have a feeling that this contest is going to be remembered for years to come as Jordan Holt's coming out party.
Dallas Danger outside the dressing room with sensational Wayne Atkins. And Wayne, another victory for you here today, but I gotta say, this Jordan Holt is turning some heads here in the World Fighting Showcase, and you certainly, you said it flat out after the contest, this kid's good.
He is extremely good, and he's in the right place here at World Fighting Showcase. If he wants to better himself, take on the toughest competition, he's in the right place. And today, he gave me a run for my money, and luckily he come out ahead. But he has a very, very bright future here, and he made a couple rookie mistakes today, and myself was able to capitalize on that, being the veteran that I am, and that's where we're at. But he has a very, very bright future for sure.
Yeah, I think you're right, and rookie mistakes, as you would expect, but certainly an impressive effort from him. Well, we've talked about the Heat Seekers not being around lately. They're out doing whatever it is they may be doing. I know you've taken some issues when I've said they're out defending the titles around the world, but you've been taking care of business as a single. Brian's been taking care of business a little bit as a single. So talk to me about the goal from the Wayne Atkins and Brian Logan camp right now.
Right now, we're kind of I've got issues here with this person. He's got issues with that. Seems like we got issues with everybody.
Yeah,
just
sure
about.
does.
Just about. But our main focus, make no mistake about it, we are on the same page. Our main focus is the Heat Seekers. We're getting Brian's boot back. We're taking those championships from around their waist. And we are literally just waiting for them to pop up whenever they feel like they're ready. I feel like, personally, that they're running for me and Brian Logan, because we done got one of those boots back, and they know we're going to get the other, and we're going to take those titles from around their waist. And I think they're scared. They're running scared.
Well, Wayne Atkins never short on confidence and machismo, as it were, and he is picking up victories here in the World Fighting Showcase. Hello, fight fans. Dallas Danger here, and if you're like me, you love all the action here on WFS Showdown every single week. But you don't want to wait until Saturday to see all the stars of the World Fighting Showcase. Well, I have great news for you. If you go to WFSinsider.com and become a subscriber today, you'll be the first to see Showdown each and every week. WFSinsider.com. For less than $5 a month, you can become an insider.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore.
House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for.
House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
Dallas Danger here with a World Fighting Showcase Event Center update. On Thursday, September the 23rd, we will return to our new home, the Fightatorium in Kingsport, Tennessee, 475 Moorlock Street behind CJ's Bar, for an exciting Showdown television taping. See all the stars of the World Fighting Showcase in action, up close and personal, at the Fightatorium in Kingsport, Tennessee, Thursday, September 23rd. That's at 475 Moorlock Street in Kingsport, behind CJ's Bar. Don't miss all the action of the World Fighting Showcase at this exciting television taping. Thank you so much for joining us here today on WFS Frenzy. We'll be back next week with more World Fighting Showcase action. In the meantime, check out WeFightStrong.com for all the information, everything that's going on in the World Fighting Showcase. And you can see all the action by becoming an insider at WFSinsider.com. Until next week, I've been Dallas Danger. Fight strong, everyone.